Breaking news, breaking news. We have good news today to share with you today. Remember, we talked about the green card lottery, that there was a bill, big beautiful bill, which was planning to introduce the application fee of $250 for people who are planning to apply for the diversity visa lottery. And I said here, it will be difficult to pass it through when they go through each individual item when it comes to the voting. So the proposal had a part of visa fee for the DV winners and also the application for the diversity visa lottery. So the application, usually it is free of charge. The US government wanted to introduce it to be $250, which is practically impossible for someone to pay $250, and you are not so sure if even you are going to win. And if you win, they say the visa fee is $330 will be increased to $400. So that was the plan. So on July 1st, 2025, the Senate finally made their voting. And when they go to do the voting, they are going first of all on individual item. If there is a modification, they are going to do some modification. And in the modification or some amendments on those particular areas before they do the final voting was to remove the visa application fee increase from $330 to $400. Now it is not going to increase. It will continue to be $330. That is good news, number one. But the biggest big news is the fact that now the application fee will not be there. It will continue to be just like how it is at the moment. So at the moment, if you want to apply for the DV lottery, it is free of charge. So there will be no fee, even $1, if you want to apply for the diversity visa lottery. So that is the good news. So what does that mean for you right now? Remember, the DV lottery, I've already projected each year when the DV lottery is going to start. And if you look on your calendar, I've already projected and I posted on some of you that this year, a green card lottery is going to start, guess when? On October 1st. That will be the first day to apply, which will be on Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. And the deadline to apply, the last day to apply will be November 4th, 2025. These are the application dates. I've already projected these will be the dates. Remember, there is no passport as a travel document requirement. So don't say, I don't have the passport. No, there is a requirement for the photo to have to apply. And remember, when I say the photo, that means the photo of the main applicant and the photo of the derivatives or dependents should all meet the requirement. Don't take a perfect photo for yourself and the photo for your child or the photo for your spouse doesn't meet the requirement. So if your kids now are on holiday from school, make sure you take all their photos now. Don't wait until they're at school, in the boarding school, or they are in just some other regions, and you ask the teacher, please take a picture, whatever. No, go and take your pictures now. And don't use the photo you used in the last year's DV lottery application or previous entries. You will be disqualified. So make sure that if your husband apply, put your wife and the children, and if you are the wife, apply, put the husband and the children. So there are so many things you have to make sure that you go to apply. This is a very good opportunity. You never know, you might be the winner. Remember, application will continue to be free of charge. You never know what your luck is. You might be the winner of the diversity visa lottery and get a permanent residency status of the United States of America. And it doesn't matter whether you want to permanently live here or don't want to live here. Apply, you'll make the decision later. You might have a good job now, but what if you lose that job next year? So just apply. What if you're a business person? Just apply. You'll take this opportunity to come to be taking some business here and take it to your country. So doesn't mean necessarily you must live in America permanently, but just apply first, win, and make the decision later. So that is the good news for those who are applying for the green card lottery, and to know that now it is continuing to be free application. So the Senate has passed it. They'll take it back to the House of Representatives for the final voting. Then it will go back to the but because it starts with the House, Senate made some modification, is going to be brought back to the House, then it's going to the President to go to sign the big beautiful bill. And another part of the big beautiful bill, for those who do not know, the asylum fees, they have introduced some fees. It used to be free of charge to apply for asylum. Now it will be $100. That has been voted. It will continue. It will be that way. That's in the new change. Then, if your application continues to stay for over 1 year, you will pay another $100. So if it is 3 years, each year you'll be paying $100. And the work authorization, now you'll be paying for the work authorization if you are under asylum. So, and the work authorization will be expiring after every 6 months, and you'll be paying $500 in that particular regard. But those are some of the changes. But the bigger changes also, apart from the immigration, for those people following about the taxing and all those kind of things, if, let's say, you are employee, you work overtime, the overtime will not be taxed. So there will be no tax on overtime. There will be no tax on tips. For those people who are working in the service industries, they get some tips. You are not going to be taxed on tips. There are other aspects. But if any child was born in 2024 forward, the government is going to open an index account, the account which doesn't lose money. It will be at least minimum $1,000. They will put it there. The child at the age of 18 with the index and all these kind of percentages they are going to get, the interest, the child will get the money tax-free at the age of 18, and whether you are going to use it for college, you are going to use it for business, whatever you want to use, you can use. There is no restriction on how you're going to use that money. The parents will be allowed to contribute if they want to add some money there for that particular account for their children. They can do that. So it's just like a small retirement for the children, but they're not retiring. So that is something very, very good in other aspect. And there are some aspects on taxing on the social security, removed some of those ones. So there are so many other things under the big beautiful bill which are good. There are some they are challenging, all those kind of things. But all in all, I want to focus more into the immigration part. The immigration is no increase of visa fee. I don't know why they went to the Congress for that, because the visa fee, last year, 2024, Joe Biden increased the visa fee. In April 2024, visa fee increased in almost all types of visas. Visiting visa, student visa from 160 to 185. Green card by adjustment of status. If you apply green card, the fee increased. It used to be green card by marriage. If you apply, you are not paying for the work authorization form. Now you'll pay $500. If you get married to a U.S. citizen, you apply green card by marriage. Advanced parole form was free. Now you have to pay for that. So there are so many fees they were introduced last year, but they didn't go to the House. They didn't go to the Senate to get approval. I don't know why, but this time, so there will be no increase in the green card fee for the visas, particularly for the winners, and there will be no fee at all when you want to apply. It will be 100% free of charge. Yes, if you want to use someone to help you editing the photo, take the photo, you'll pay that person, but the government, it will be no application fee at all. So that has been a very, very good news. So we are waiting for the president to sign, and that becomes the law, and it will continue to be from there. So, and just one last thing. For those who are in the United States right now, I know there are some people who are watching this one, they're in the United States, they're in the US. I usually provide free 2 hours if you are in the US, regardless of your status, whether you are a brand new immigrant or you have been here for a long time. If you are in the US and you want to have 2 hours free of charge, to have 1 hour to have, 2 hours to have discussion with me, or just to get some more about financial education. Remember, as immigrants, when we come to these countries, we don't take much time to focus onto the aspect of finance. So for me, I'm a licensed financial professional, and apart from immigration, I'll give some guidance on how you can be able to start and succeed in one way or another. So thank you so much.